Alright, here we are, back again. I hope everybody survived our little break here. Let's continue on. It's already 8 PM soon, and we still have 2 more games in front of us. Oh. And I do need to eat something at some point. Oh damn it! I hit continue, right? Sorry, my issue. We want to start a new game, of course, because if we don't start a new game, we won't see the beautiful lore in our, in the entry cutscene in the beginning of the game. And that's what we are all here about, right? You just want to know the lore. Yeah, there's actually more cutscenes in this game than there was in the previous one. There's a lot of, intermission cutscenes after each, well, not after each level, but after a lot of the levels. Hi, cat! How are you doing? As you can see, it picks up immediately after we defeated Cortex in the last game, and he's just right now falling down onto his own island. In a very loud cutscene once again.
Crystals, of course.
And that's it. Okay, now he wants crystals. But he doesn't want to get them himself.
To reach full power.
Oh yeah, he also.
Only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface.
Where's my mouse?
How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
Hi, Crash. And entrance Coco.
Crash! Dad! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Why don't you get it yourself? It's like what people usually do. When they need something, they get it, right? Yeah, so, okay, so 1 year did pass since the ending of the first Crash, right? So she just suddenly appears. And there is no explanation. I mean, in the original game, she was basically the replacement of Tawna, right? Because they probably realized, oh, maybe, Tawna is a little too sexist or whatever. So they introduced Coco as a female counterpart to Crash. I think you can even play as her in the remake, right? Maybe only in the third game? Not sure. Because of course, originally you couldn't. Or maybe only because once you beat the game, I don't know. I don't think, it's just a tutorial sequence here, so we don't even need to destroy the boxes. It's not an actual level we're currently in. We just need to go and get Coco's batteries for her laptop or whatever. Because, I don't know, for some reason we're chilling on the beach without an extra battery or a battery bank or whatever. I don't even know, do they actually have a house? I think in the third one or in the fourth one at least, they do have a house and then, oh, suddenly teleported, yay. Didn't look ominous at all. And we get to the warp room.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals
well hidden,
like this.
Yeah, sure.
Bring me the crystals, Crash.
They're
That
not
is
well
all I
hidden at
will
all.
say for now. We will speak again.
You literally cannot miss them while going through a level. Yeah, so the setup, in this one is a little different than it was in the first Crash Bandicoot. And it is basically the same that we also will have in the third one. Where you have this central hubs, these teleporter rooms, where you have like, a little less linear progression where you can basically choose out of 5 levels which one you want to do first. But you always have to do all 5 of them before you can progress to the next teleporter room. So the story in here is that, as you see, Cortex realized, oh yeah, we can use crystals for some reason, for whatever. to use it for as a power generation or whatever thingy, battery, I don't know. Maybe you should just put some crystals into Coco's, you know, laptop. And yeah, for some reason they're like, how do you want to get it? You only have the master crystal. What about the 25 slave crystals? And he's like, oh, I don't want to get it all myself because I'm too lazy, I don't know. So we just make Crash get them for him. Yeah, the idea is basically that he... Wow, this controls different. It feels a little different than the first Crash, to be honest. It kind of surprises me. I thought they would have the same physics for all of the games. Wow, interesting. It feels more... How do you want to say it? More crisp? More precise? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, so he basically lies to Crash by telling him that he wants to use the... See, we have a completely different box bounce here. It's much longer. It's what I'm used to. It's much longer than the very short hop that you get from bouncing on a box in the first game. That's interesting. I didn't expect there to be different physics. Wow. Oh well, I didn't remember. I mean, I did play it before, right? So yeah. He makes him think that we need the crystals to save the world from something, but of course, actually, what he wants to do with them is to power his space station with which he would be able to destroy the world. I don't know why he would be doing that, because he's an evil, mad genius, I guess. I guess it's basically about, you know... Damn it, I could have just gone here and then used this trampoline. Can we use this trampoline? How do you get up there? Well, not like that. Yeah, and of course Crash is just like, oh yeah, sure, I'll collect them. And no, they're not very well hidden. They're literally just lying around on the floor. You literally cannot miss them. Why is it playing a didgeridoo? I always ask that whenever you jump into Nitro, which of course, as you may have realized, in the first Crash there were no Nitro boxes, they were introduced in this game. Difference between Nitro boxes and TNT, obviously those are green, and the TNT is red, and I thought you could jump at the end of a slide, but you can't. So it's not like in Crash 4 where you can... Oh, you can, okay, but you cannot jump, that makes sense actually. You cannot jump at the end of a slide if you slide off over a cliff or whatever. So still, how do we get up there then? I guess we need to use this one here. Oh, really? So bad. Yeah, you might be asking, wow, why is there such a difficult part of the level in the very first level of the game? I could probably jump on top of the top trampoline and then just jump over to the platform like that, right? And the obvious answer is this is an absolutely optional part that is only meant to be done for getting the gem. Ah! How the hell do you get up there? Can I just jump over? Because it sure doesn't look like it. Intriguing. Oh, maybe I can jump. No, I can't. I'm a little speechless. I'm pretty sure I cannot get on over there from over here, right? Because that's even further. It just face planted into the Nitro box and lived. Yeah, and also as an addition to our moveset, we can now... Actually, how many lives do we have? Oh yeah, we're dying. I only just realized that we're in the beginning of the game and therefore probably don't have that many lives, right? Okay, there we go. So we we are able to actually jump at the end of the slide. Even if we go a little past the end of the platform. Okay, so those... what are they called? Ostrich? Ostrix? Oh my god, ostrich? Ostriches? Oh my god. Not a word I'm used to using. As you can see, they immediately duck their head in the dirt, literally. And they also lower their backs once you touch them. So if you don't immediately jump again afterwards, after you hit their backs, you won't be able to make it up to that higher platform here, I think. Yeah, even if you don't bonk your head, it's not possible as it seems. So we want to go faster, and that we did. Oh damn it! Why did I even get the? Why did I even get the checkpoint? If I die now, I have to do it again down there, right? You know, the difficult part. Well, let's just not die then, and do the bonus round. This one is an actual bonus round, not like the previous one. So if we die in here, we don't lose a life. As you can see, basically the exact same principle like in the remake of the first game. We only get credit for all of the boxes that we destroyed in the bonus round once we actually finished it. And that's basically it. Oh yeah, we can slide, jump, and crouch. Very, very slowly. Now in this game. But no more additional powers like double jump or anything. Those will only come in the third game. No moles. We don't like moles here. We are a Bandicoot family. We don't like moles or turtles or tortoises, whatever. Damn it. Would you kindly flip around, please? Actually, what happened to you? I guess N.Sane had his way with you. N.Sane, of course, the one you heard talking to Cortex in the beginning. After... Actually, what happened to Embryo? Oh yeah, I think Embryo is also in the game. As... Yeah, exactly. When you get all of the gems... Spoilers! Ugh. Ah, we cannot spin in that muddy water for some reason. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Embryo is also around, but he's not working with Cortex anymore. So as a replacement for Embryo, he hired N.Sane. For some reason I want to slide spin now. Crash 4, come on. Already traumatized me. And yeah, the goal in those levels is actually to get the crystals. If you don't get crystal in a level, you need to go back and do the level again. But you know, usually you wouldn't miss them because they're basically in the center of the road. There's only like 1 or 2 levels maybe. So there's where you store all those. Okay, I get it. You would really go out of your way to miss the crystal in most of the levels.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it.
Probably.
The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
And to no one.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
Yes, Coco, we can hear you. No, but she probably can't hear us, right? We do want to go back in again, and we do want to get the blue gem. As I said before, we do get the blue gem by not destroying a single box in the game. Was there actually a hint in the loading screen? Maybe it even told us in the loading screen. Oh my god, why do I have sticky hands? Just a second, I need to wash my hands. I hate playing on a controller with sticky hands. Well, to be fair, I also hate playing, or actually just touching my mouse on my, keyboard. On my keyboard with sticky hands, because they tend to get sticky as well, then, right? Yeah, as I said before, we need to not destroy a single box, so we already failed. Wow, what is... Oh, this is the gem. Yeah.
So, you are helping Cortex gather crystals. Yet, you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Okay. Not really any idea what exactly happened between Cortex and Embryo during, the time that we didn't see them, that unit passed. Maybe he was just, I don't know, mad about him hiring Engine or something, I don't know. But for some reason, Embryo now works against Cortex. And as he just told us, if we collect all of the gems, he will be building a laser to destroy Cortex's space station. Now the question is, whom of them do you actually trust more, right? Cortex or... Well, it's kind of stupid because we do know that Cortex is lying, right? Because we already saw in the very first cutscene that he doesn't really want to do anything good with the crystals, right? I do kind of wonder why does Embryo need the gems though and not the crystals? Because they both just seem to be some sort of power source, right? So wouldn't this laser also work with the crystals? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe they're like, I don't know. He wants renewable energy and therefore he wants gems. Or the exact opposite, I don't know. Maybe it's like an eco-scientist. I don't think so, because in the ending cutscene, he actually, the laser he produces kind of consumes all of the gems, so I don't think they're really, reusable. There we go, blue gem, yay! Now you might be thinking, oh, we already saw that in the next level, Snow Go, which has an awesome soundtrack, if you remember, right? With an even more awesome remix in Crash Bandicoot 4. As you can see to the right of the screen right now, there is the red gem in the next level. Oh yeah, and he always does this stupid little dance whenever he gets a gem, so you're gonna see that a lot. You cannot move actually while he does that, so the only option to cancel it is press, well, the triangle on the original PlayStation controller. I guess here it is, like X, whatever. And you're thinking like, wow, there's already 2 colored gem in the very first 2 levels of the game, right? Well, no, we cannot get this one, unfortunately. Because this one requires using a secret entrance to be able to get the colored gem. And I'm not entirely sure. First of all, as you can see, we still retain our Aku Aku masks throughout the levels. Not like in Crash 4. So we can have an immediate... Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Can have an immediate invincibility here. This box placement is actually the exact same like in Crash Landed in Crash Bandicoot 4. The level with the cute little alien that we ride on. Wow, the ice physics are even worse than in Crash 4. Wow. Just mirrored, I think. Is it even mirrored? It might actually be the exact same box placement. Where was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a hidden entrance to this level. I forgot you cannot spin into them while they are spinning. They're basically doing the same as we do. I remember those. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and I think it's actually up here. You can see some sparkles at the top of the screen here. That's where the red gem is. And yeah, with that alternate entrance, you do a little, you know, extra hard part of the level, and then you spawn at this gap up there and rejoin the normal level. So unfortunately, we're not able to. Can we not slide while we are on ice? Oh. Strange. Until we find the secret entrance. We can slide on ice, then why didn't that work before? Interesting. I think there's the same... it's basically the same like in Crash 1, you have... Okay, for a second I thought you would actually have died. Because of the, you know, the dying noise. The falling noise. Which usually only plays when you die, so that's a little confusing. That's the crystal. It's the same like in Crash 1, you have a theme, like the snow theme here, and multiple levels with the same theme. I think it's even 3 in this. I think there is 3 different snow-themed levels. But I don't think there's 3 levels for every theme. I think for most of them it's still 2. So expect to see each level theme twice. Hey, we got them all. Nice. So of course there are no boxes in the alternate entrance path where you get the red gem. Because you cannot go back towards the first area of the level, where you would also have to, you know, smash boxes. So if there would be boxes in the separate entrance path, you wouldn't be able to get all of the boxes in the level. Aren't Bandicoots marsupials? So, well, I guess he's a male Bandicoot, right? I guess male marsupials don't... I'm not very familiar with the anatomy of marsupials. But I guess male ones don't have a, you know, a bag, whatever it is called. So he probably can't store it there. Makes sense, I guess. Do male kangaroos not have a... interesting. Oh, I love those soundtracks. Those soundtracks that haunted me for all of my childhood because of some hard games. Oh yeah, there's... As you can see, there's a timer in the bottom right of the screen right now. At the beginning of the level, well, not at the beginning of the level, at the entrance of the level in the warp room, you could see that there is 2 clear gems in this one. One of them, of course, you get by destroying all of the boxes, and the second one you get by reaching the end before the timer runs out. And the timer starts as soon as you jump on the first jet board, I think. Well, I'm actually not even sure if you have to jump on it or if you just have to reach the platform. If your head is empty, you always have a free storage place. Yeah, that's actually true. That's probably the reason why he's able to store it in there. That's very smart. Crash is such a fun character, I don't know. I would still prefer to play with Coco though. I thought we would be able to play with Coco. Maybe I have to. Maybe only in the third one. Might be it's only the third one. Of course Coco, I think this is just an additional path to get more boxes. Sometimes you have clear gems at the end of those gem paths. Although I'm not sure if it's also in the color gem path or only when you have a skull platform taking you there. I think here you just get additional boxes that you need to smash for the boxes clear gem. The nitro boxes are so bright in this game. It's wow. We need to activate the switch first anyways. Straight into the mine, why not? The good thing is, even in the original Crash Bandicoot 2, it didn't matter when you died. You could still get the gem if you destroy all of the boxes. They, fortunately for... Whoa! Okay, that mine moves a lot faster than I expected it to. Fortunately, they changed that from the first game, that you don't have to clear the whole level without dying and smashing all of the boxes. So how do we want to do this? Like this? Okay. And how do we get back? You cannot completely stand still, unfortunately, on this jetboard, unlike the ones in Crash 4. But it turns around a lot, you know, faster than the ones in Crash 4, actually. Has a much closer, what's it called? Turn radius. I think it is a lot easier to steer than the ones in Crash 4. But not as much fun. The ones in Crash 4 is a lot faster. Especially with the current of the river you were, you know, driving on. So we're back in the normal level now. And we need 8 more boxes. We're probably gonna find them in here. If not, we just wasted a lot of time in that blue gem section. But we should be able to find them all here. As I said before, in the original 3 games, there's not really a lot of hidden boxes. If at all. Most of them are just obvious. Some of them are just hard to get. There we have all of them. But there's no unfair box placement like in Crash 4. There we go. Wow, that looked really dark. Soundtrack is so good. Whenever there's electric... I guess it's electric guitars. I would have to listen again, to be honest. But whenever there's electric guitars... I prefer your head, I guess, as the storage. That was... disturbing.
3 crystals. Not bad.
You can count to 3,
I see
wow.
you are getting the hang of it.
Guess that's what you need your...
power.
that big brain of yours.
I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Well, that's nice. What was I talking about? I forgot. Whatever. Not important. Ooh. Nice red shading. Like... implying that there is... Okay, that was a lot closer than I thought. Implying the sun is setting. Pretty sure that was just normal light in the original game. Looks very beautiful though. It's so funny when you compare this to Crash 4. Where you can basically jump to the end of the world, right? And here it's just like, oh yeah, you jumped like 2 centimeters too early. And then you just don't make the jump above this, you know, pretty small gap. I like that. Good old platformers. Good old jump and runs that actually, you know, held true to the name jump and run. Where it was about jumping and running. Nowadays you just say platformer, because jumping and running is not really what you're doing. Well, you are, of course, but, you know, there's a lot more to those games nowadays than back then. Oh, yeah. Another junction. Yay. Can we do both of them? Or is one of them... Okay, we can do both of them. I think the left one might be the easier to backtrack, if I remember correctly. Or at least I feel like my body is telling me to go you know, over here. Maybe that was wrong, because there was a checkpoint there. Not sure if there is... Oh yeah, I think it is the right... No, it is the wrong side, damn it. Ah, I need to go to the left first. No, that sucks. I was just saying, I think that's the right... order of operations. Because there is a switch box in one of the paths that makes some boxes in the other path spawn. But obviously it's the opposite way around, so we need to go left first and then backtrack here and then go right. And now we did something really stupid because we already got the checkpoint. There's even the easier enemies here, damn it. Well, at least I remembered that one correctly. Oh, there is a checkpoint here. Okay. Huh. That's the switch. Oh, and there's also the crystal on this side, really? Huh. Well, that's kind of mean. And the question is, do I just want to go back and then do this? Yeah. I think we go back now, do the path on the right. Ah! Hello there, Mrs. Tortoise. Ah! Hello there, Mrs. Gap. And then we just backtrack the left path up to the crystal. Because we know now we don't need to go any further than the crystal, right? Alright, there we go. Watch it, Moon! Wow, it's been a while since I've seen you in chat. Well, hello there to the stream, first of all. Nice to have you here. We're not playing Crash Bandicoot 4 today, but as you can see, we are, you know, still in the same spirit. Thank you a lot for the subscription. For 3 months. Nice. You're actually the first one to subscribe without Prime subscription to my channel, so thank you a lot. Appreciate it very much. Does the you know, I think the first 10 subscribers get this, you know, the badge with the one, right, saying first. Does that just replace the actual subscriber badge? That's interesting. Oh damn it, I need to backtrack. I forgot. That sound just scared the shit out of me. Even though I know that it will be playing, right? Because I was the one who chose it. Right. I thought so, that would be basically close to the end of the path. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2 is actually my favorite of the series so far. At least, if I remember correctly. We'll have probably, you know, like 90 minutes or whatever to figure out if it still is. But it's always been my favorite for some reason. I know, why does the falling down sound play? Confuses me a lot. Oh yeah, now in Crash 2 we also have the first time we have those the reinforced crates. How do we get up there? I guess we don't need to get up there, we can just bounce into them from below. Oh, stupid me. Oh, we do want some of them to be still active, because we need to go back once we actually activated the switch box. Yeah, the reinforced boxes, of course, you can only smash using the ground pound, or the face plant, or whatever you want to call it. Exactly the same as in Crash 4. But I guess in Crash 4 there's also the dark matter spin that you can use to destroy those. Which of course doesn't exist in here. Yeah, so you will see today, because we are also of course gonna play the third game right after this one, that the third game introduced quite a lot more new gameplay elements than the second one did in comparison to the first game. I mean, the only huge difference here is the slide and high jump, right, that we have. I think apart from that, it's basically the same. I'm trying to think of any huge differences. Well, there's probably some new level types like the one with the jetpack that we will get in the last warp room. There's 2 levels where you have a jetpack on your back and you're floating through, you know, no gravity levels. I don't really like those. But apart from that, I think I like basically every level in this game. That's just so wrong. Come on, Crash. He's just pulling them out from his back pocket, right? That's what it is, right? That's also why there is this, you know, unbottling sound. Yeah, sure. Crash dash, we're gonna run from a boulder. Yeah, while in Crash 3, even though there's a much more... Why does it tell me to slide? Oh yeah, because we have to duck under some stuff, I guess. Even though Crash 3... Ugh, mines. The mines don't hurt me, they don't hurt Crash, but they throw him up into the air, which makes him, you know, like this, which just costs some time. So you might be in danger of getting caught by the boulder in the back. And you can actually spin those. I think you can... Maybe you can't, or I just missed it. But in the original game you could spin those electrified gates if you just spun into one of the poles on the sides. Okay, you can't here, interesting. Oh no, you can't spin into them, I think it's... Yeah, there's one level where you actually ride the little polar bear while being chased by the big polar bear. And I think you can run into one of the poles to destroy the electric gates or whatever you want to call them. But you can't spin into them. I don't know why I thought that would be the case. Hey, throwback to Crash 1. Same style of bonus round. Of course, in Crash 1 we always had the same style in the bonus round for each Torna bonus round, and then we had different ones for Cortex and Rio. Didn't want to land on that one, but okay, I guess. The jumps are kind of different than in the first game, wow. Which is a little confusing because, you know, it's made by the same company in the same game, the same developers. It's kind of interesting that they implemented different physics for the 2 games. Not sure if it was also the case in the originals, huh? I would actually have to, you know, replay them to know for sure. I don't remember if the boxes count as being destroyed. What's going on? If they are destroyed by the boulder. Oh, we're being raided! Oh, that's what's going on. Yeah. Thank you a lot for the raid. So now you're on screen. Yeah. Oof. I'm sorry that I am on screen now. Unfortunately, I'm not, you know, looking as beautiful as Roses. Night Race green. That's true. Why isn't it TNT is red, Night Race green then? Yeah, but thank you a lot for the raid. We are playing through the whole N.Sane Trilogy today. It's actually my birthday, so that's why we're not playing Dark Souls. Usually we'd be playing Dark Souls today, but I, you know, thought of doing something more lighthearted to cheer everybody up. Thanks a lot for yeah. So that's why we're playing the N.Sane Trilogy, one of my favorite game series of all time. I hope you enjoyed your stream. How was your stream? What did you actually stream? Did you also play Crash Bandicoot? How is Crash treating you? Oh, he's fine. I mean, he's nice. Oh wow, I didn't realize that in the N.Sane Trilogy you had a separate warp gate for the boss. Because in the original you would just, you know, step onto the platform in the middle and then drive upwards and then you would have the boss. And then you couldn't replay it. That's probably why, right? So that you can replay it Oh, we were doing Crash 4, you died a lot. I need to have a look at that. I also played a lot of Crash 4. I'm still playing a lot of Crash 4. I'm still doing the 106% grind. Oh yeah, I just have to dodge this one, right? If I remember correctly. Nothing else to do. Oh well, we're nearly through. We're only missing like 2 platinum relics and 9 insanely perfect relics, I think. But yeah, I also died a lot. So I don't want to stand over here. I need to check out your bot then. Well, it's just, you know, it's just practice and being resilient to dying a lot, I guess. Which I do have a lot of practice in, so... yeah. How far are you into... Whoa. Damn it, I forgot that he's jumping again. How far are you into the game then? I do actually really love the 4th installment. I think it's a brilliant platformer. Just that they went so overboard with the completionist stuff. So you defeated Neo Cortex, so you're at the end of the snow dimension, right? Okay, so you still have a little way to go. I need to check out your channel afterwards. I do want to watch. It's a really beautiful game. I love watching people play that game. Now that I've played it myself, I guess it's the same like with the other people. Don't jump on top of me. I don't like to get jumped on by... What is it actually? What is Ripperoo? What kind of animal is he? I thought he would just kill me by jumping on top of me again. Yeah, everybody loves to see other people suffer in games. I mean, it's basically the same reason like people made me play Dark Souls, right? Yeah, it would make sense. I mean, he is called Roo, right? Which is basically the second half of Kangaroo. He doesn't really look like a kangaroo, though. Probably is a kangaroo, yeah. Over here, yeah. Bangaroo, that would be nice. Well, it might also be a little misleading, at least if it would be, you know, by... I mean, this game isn't by Toys for Bob, but if Toys for Bob would do an enemy called Bang... It is absolutely something they would be doing, right? Call an enemy Bangaroo. I mean, with, like, skins like Mother Clucker and stuff like that. I don't know, Toys for Bob is just... whatever. Horny, I guess. Alright, let's see if we... I think we need to stand here, right? That works. Alright. It's been a while. How did he manage to get his head stuck in a stone platform? Wow, that's impressive. Dingo Dice dialogue. Well, he's just swearing a lot. Mostly, I think. And now we can go upwards? Okay, I actually do RB, which one is RB? This one, okay. Yeah, so in the original game you would, you know, be elevated to the next room here, and in between the rooms you would fight the boss. Which I kinda prefer. Now, what is that? Yay! Finally we can switch to Coco. I think.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered. 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them. And this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise, Crash. I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to...
What's the lore explanation for the fact that she is on the teleprompter, not on the teleprompter, on the whatever it's called, and exactly at the same moment standing right behind me? Yes, please, I want to play as Coco. There we go, much better. Aha. Twins. Fuck off the Coco clothes. Exactly, yeah. Oh my god. It's just a recording, you know. She recorded everything so that she can be like, oh no, I'm from the future. I'm from a different dimension. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, right? Well, it would be the first time chronologically, but yeah. Oh yeah, just as a well, not a spoiler. I will be playing Crash 4 again on Friday, the day after tomorrow. Wow. As I said before, we still have 9 more, I think, insanely perfect relics to go, and 2 more platinum relics. So we're continuing on with the insanely perfect relics on Friday, if you're interested in watching and see me suffer. And yes, it's all of the, you know, all of the... Oh, damn it, now I need to be wary of spoilers, right? It's all of the very easy and fun levels, you know? Very green ones with minecarts and spikes in front of them that are still ahead of us. Yay! Yeah. So, yeah, but you would probably get... Well, well, we're not... Go away, Porcupine. Ah! It turned around. I think it would go down to the normal form before turning around, but it didn't. 106% speedrun practice. No, actually, after that, I wanna try for the, you know, for the death relics. So yeah, we are doing Crash Bandicoot 4 every Friday currently. And yeah, just finishing 106%, and then we'll be doing some, you know, very basic... damn it, need a gem for here. Some very basic any percent speedruns. Not really optimized, just, you know, trying not to die and stuff like that. And try for death relics, well, that was interesting. And I emphasize the try for at this point. You have been considering the death relics, but then you realize you have too much to live for. Yeah, well, I don't really know how hard it's gonna be. I think there's some level where they're actually pretty easy, especially those where you have like some shortcuts that they didn't really intend you to be doing in their death relic paths. I'd probably just do it like I'm doing currently with Chatboard Chetty, because Chatboard Chetty is one of the levels where we're still missing the platinum relic. But I basically had a look at what the world record has been doing, and I'm kind of trying to replicate it. Emphasis is on trying to. But if you just, you know, get the move... Why the hell did we slow down so much there? Interesting ice physics. Yeah, well, I think Cortex Castle isn't that hard of a level, to be honest. I mean, maybe the first time it is. Actually, we're spoilering it right now. Shh. Oh! Why does she slow down that much when she touches ice? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I think that level you're talking about. Ah! Damn it. I thought, like, you know, when sliding on ice, we can speed it up a little, and now we get too fast. It's not that hard of a level once you finish it once and you know, quite of what it has in store for you. There we go. That's much easier. And there's also a lot of stuff you can do to, you know, by using some damage boosts. Do I need to go further back? I don't think so, right? That makes it a lot faster. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember those boxes here, because the problem is when you... Even though you hit the boxes, you don't really lose your momentum. You only lose momentum over time while sliding on ice in this game. So if you basically slide into these boxes and then spin, you slide under the TNT while it's falling down and it just kills you. At least that's what I remember from here. So you want to wait for like, I don't know, a second before you actually spin it so that you don't slide under it. Yeah. First of all, thanks again for the raid. I think that's the first raid on the channel, actually. We have a lot of firsts today. The first picture, the first, you know, non-Prime subscription. Not that I would mind any Prime subscriptions. You only have one of those, so that's actually, you know, maybe worth even more. Well, not really. But just mentioning it. First non-Prime subscription. First raid. Yeah, thanks a lot. I feel honored. Why do you feel honored? Oh my god. I feel honored. You brought over more... You brought more people with your raid than you usually have on this channel, so thanks to you. I hope you're having fun watching. And the... Oh, damn it, I also thought again we would be falling to our death because of the sound. Thanks for the follows. Field Ranger 3600 and Milana, sorry. So, yeah. Yeah, so maybe some context about me for, you know, the new arrivals here. Of course, I have played the originals of this game. Back then, in 1996. Oh yeah, I already said it's my birthday. I'm turning 32. So, yeah, I was like 6 years old when the first Crash released, I think. I played it a lot back then. I never finished it because it was very... We can actually slide spin in this game. Are you kidding me? It's not really... it's not really fast to do, I think. It's not like in Crash 4. Oh, okay. Is there a second entrance to this level? Huh. I don't think there's a skull platform, right? Oh yeah, I think there is a second entrance. Where you get all of the missing boxes. Yeah, pretty sure. And we're mostly doing it for fun and for context. Because, you know, been playing a lot of Crash 4. Stupid me, what am I doing? No. Do I just want to play through the level or do I want to... Yeah, let's just play through the level first. And then we go to the secret teleporter platform here. Which will bring us to one of the secret level entrances. It might actually be snow-based. I'm not... No, I don't think so. I think it's Snow-Go. I think it's where we get the red gem. But I might be wrong. Ah, such a gem, though. Over here. Thanks a lot. Coco. Wow, I didn't remember the controls of the Crash 4 chatbot to be that different, to be honest. But it really feels very different. Come on. Is all of them? I think all of them is just metal boxes, right? It's not as mean as in Crash 4, where you have nitro and stuff spawning. At least not yet. Damn it, maybe I now need to set up some raid stuff as well. I don't even know, I don't think I've ever raided someone on Twitch yet. Because, you know, at the end of a stream I'm always like, oh, how many people do we have? 3? Well, I guess 3 people is actually fine for raiding, right? But I don't want to be, you know, like, raiding someone's channel and it's like, Gilganos is raiding you with a party of 0. Oh wow, there's actually a skull platform here. Nice. Well, let's just completely waste our invincibility and go to the skull path, I guess. Is there an additional... I'm pretty sure there is probably no boxes here, right? So this is just for an additional clear gem. Yeah, because you can see there's only nitro boxes in here. Of course, the nitro boxes all get detonated at the end of the level when you hit the nitro detonator. Doesn't matter if you've seen them in the level or not. I much prefer those whirlwinds to the ones in Crash 4 though. I think for those you can even... Oh, it's an alternate ending, really. I think if I die now, I will keep the gem, but I will get to the normal way and I can still get the second gem, right? So I can get both of them in one go. Yeah. Nice. Actually, how far back are we? Oh, not very far. Okay. Give me that life! I want that life! I don't care about the rest. Damn it. I wanted to slide past the jetboard and jump onto the platform so that we can get the boxes behind there. Like this. Easy. It's a real, you know, it takes a little time to get used to the classic slide jumping. Of course, in Crash 4, you can just still jump at the very end of the slide. And I think in the old games, in Crash 2 and Crash 3, of course in Crash 1 there wasn't a slide at all. You still... Ooh, you don't have the same hang time like in Crash 4. I thought we might be able to jump over that. Well, we're not. So, as you can see, we can still jump when we're over the water. That was stupid. But you still gradually descend, I think, during the slide in this game. Not like in... That was interesting. Never saw that happen. During the slide. Not like in Crash 4 where during the whole amount of the slide, the whole time, the whole animation of the slide, you just stay perfectly horizontal. Horizontal? Yeah, horizontal. Wow. And of course, we also cannot... There's an alternate entrance to this one as well, really? I'm pretty sure there is no 52 nitro boxes in this level. Holy crap. There's a lot more secrets in this game than I mean, there's 5 actual secrets, right? There's 5 teleporter platforms that you don't really have any indication that there are secrets. They are secrets. Except for, of course, like this very ominous, obvious, you know, box path that led to the one platform there. Oh, she also does dance. Interesting. Yeah, it's, I guess, what you expect your little sister to do whenever she tries to copy your moves, I guess. Okay. So, we do want to reach the teleporter platform now. And to hopefully unlock the red gem, that would be nice. I love spinning away Wumpa fruits. I really kind of missed that in Crash 4. Come on, how did we miss that one? Okay, I can see that one. Let's try again. Ah! Redeeming myself. Do I really have to jump on all of the boxes? I am very sure that should work. Yeah, there we go. And I think it's actually the easier thing to do than to try to jump all of the on top of all of the boxes. And now we get to this secret. Yeah, it is no-go, nice. To the secret warp room. Yeah, okay, where we... Okay, for a second I thought we could be entering all of the levels. So in the original game you wouldn't even see those teleporter donuts, whatever you want to call it. But you would just... I think this one is a completely new level. I think this is the only completely new level, while all of the other ones... Oh no, this one as well. Okay, there's 2 secret levels up here. And the other 3 are just separate entrances to levels we've already played or will be playing in the near future. Now I'm a little confused. Because we obviously have Air Crash, which is the level we just been in, so there is a separate entrance to that one where we can get the other 52 boxes. We do have Snow Go, which is where we will get the red gem, what I was saying in the beginning. Road to Ruin, I think, is the yellow gem that we get there. But then I think we also had, was it Snowbiz? Where we had no chance of getting all of the gems. Well, I guess it's just another, damn it. I guess it's just another color gem that we need then. I don't really remember seeing color gem platform, but maybe it's just me being blind. I love this. This is so nice. Exactly the throwback. I have no idea why they did this, if it's just like... It's probably just an aesthetic touch, right? Like having a pillar here that supports the roof or whatever. But I just love it that they do this little throwback to these levels in Crash 4. In, what's the name? Stay Frosty? Or is it Unbearable? I think it's Stay Frosty. Where you also have the side-scrolling part. That's no spoiler, they already played through this. Where you have this, ouch, the side-scrolling part. That looks exactly the same. How do I get those lives? Why is your spin more powerful than mine? You're cheating. There is a longer indication in the original game. You can really see them winding up their spin in the original game, while here they're basically just starting to spin. That's a little meh. Don't jump too early. You see? I didn't press left there. It's just the momentum that we still had on the ice that continues on, even if you stop at an obstacle. That propelled us onto the upper level of the platforms here. Come on. Sometimes I can't really... I think it's hard to differ between Coco's crouching position and her normal standing position. Interesting. Just, you know, visually. Ah! Why the hell do we not have ice physics there? Oh my god. This game is a little inconsistent a lot of times. Oh my god. Yeah, I do remember this part. Well, I guess there go our Aku Akus. Suddenly I miss the ice physics of Crash 4. For some reason. I wonder why. That makes it a lot easier to get through this nitro here, of course. Nice. I like that. And now we just hold forwards and still die. Damn it. I could be cooking something. Why? What's going on? The moment she grabs the mask, the ice physics are off. And then when I jumped, ice physics were back in and they slowed us down. What the hell was that? It's like, what the hell? Ah! Kinda distracting me from the game, making me fail less, stall for more content. Oh wow, we cannot get the mask while we are invincible. That's different from Crash 4. I appreciate it though. It's kinda sad when in Crash 4 you see like the perfect opportunity where you're like, oh yeah, I really want to have invincibility for this part of the level. And then you like get it like one mask earlier. And you can't get the other mask, and therefore you don't have the invincibility for the actual interesting part of the level. So OP that you have to wait for a mask, yeah. But it's not me, it's just the level design, sorry. You can't pretend though to... Well, That's a brave statement to say. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I will start raiding at the end of my streams as well. Maybe I'll do that. But I really need to. I don't know. I don't really know about proper, raid etiquette. I've never done it before. I don't know how you're supposed to, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Well, I guess you go there and you do your little jingle. Your little poem. And that's it. You're supposed to say, I agree, we are both 10. I don't agree on me being worth 10, so... I didn't say I disagree with you, I just said it's a bold statement. I didn't say it wasn't true. Oh yeah, it's the red gem that we were here for. For a second I was... Oh... I might have missed... No, I didn't. We did get the clear gem in this one. It was Snowbiz where we didn't get the clear gem, right? Self-love, mate. Well... What do we need for the red gem? You need to find the hidden teleporter platform in Air Crash, which is not really that hidden. You just need to jump over some boxes instead of using the chatboard to destroy them. And then you get teleported to the secret teleporter room, where there is a second entrance to Snowgo. And there you get the red gem. Fun fact, in the original game, when you're falling down at the end of that second entrance, where you get the red gem while falling, you could actually fall and not getting the red gem. So if you were too far to the right or to the left, you would actually just pass the gem and be like, hi! And then you have to do it again. Yes, I am speaking of experience, of course I am. Oops, that was the... Wait, are we out? Oh. Well, okay. I was just like, wait, are we already on the second floor? But I guess in the remake you can reach the secret teleporter room by just going down. Which you couldn't do in the original. In the original you always had to find another hidden teleporter platform to get there. Or, well, reach the one you've already been at. And do it again. Hi there, little polar bear. Do they still have the PETA taxes? Let's see. I am gonna do it, of course I'm gonna do it. Come on, give me those juicy lives. There we go. Yeah, I think you have to like jump on it 10 times or something. Oh, they're not making Coco mount the bear. Why not? I mean, she's even riding the tiger in Crash 3. Why wouldn't she? Interesting. But well, I guess they don't want to have Coco, abusing that cute little polar bear. Ignore that she just did it right in front of the level. That was, I don't know, he liked that a lot, probably. Which is why he gave us 10 lives, right? It wasn't like, safety money or whatever. It wasn't like, please leave me alone, I give you these 10 lives. No, he liked it so much that he gave us 10 lives. Because did we get checkpoint? I think we did, right? It felt kind of weird. He was just so happy for us to be interacting with him that he gave us 10 lives. That's what it was. Probably. Ugh. TNT. It's dynamite! Yeah, interacting. Jumping on someone, I mean, I could call it a few different things, but I don't want to do that. But I already call it abusing, so I didn't think we would make that jump. It's a very interesting jump physics on the bear here, actually. He kinda stays up in the air very long and then he falls down very fast. Well, now we know for sure that even if I might not be a 10, the bear for sure is. Like, haha, 10 lives, literally. Yeah, sure, why not? What's the problem? I really like the bear riding. The levels. I don't really, well, I don't mind those in Crash 4 actually. Even though in Crash 4, you know, the polar bear doesn't steer as crisp as this one. But I think this one is very accurate, so yeah.